He said, meet me at the station with your red coat on. I packed a pack of menthols and left my lipstick on. We drove past 7-Eleven with a map in his hand. Said, baby, we ain't coming back. And I said, I understand. He had a look like danger, a voice like a song. Told me I was perfect, but perfect don't last long. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in a desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile. But freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side. Loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. He stopped for cigarettes and cola at a roadside place. I watched him flirt with the waitress, still thinking I could stay. Said he loved the way I talk and the way I lie. Said I was fire with trouble inside. He had a laugh like thunder, a kiss like sin. And I knew I'd lose, but I still let him in. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile. But freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side. Loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. Mama told me don't believe in boys with cars and crooked teeth. But I was raised on wild desire, not on prayer, not on choir. So if you see a girl in white on some old forgotten highway line, just drive on by, don't ask me why. I'm made of gasoline and cherry pie. Wear my white dress past midnight, moonlight bathing me in glass. The pool is cold, the lilies bloom, but no one ever asks. There's silence in the chapel yard and secrets in the wine. I light a candle every night, like prayer to God. Told the stars to send you back, but stars just burn and don't react. I'm Venus by the sea, kissing ghosts beneath the trees. He left me with a ringless hand, a melody, a half-made plan. The tide forgets, the moon repeats, but I stay still with bloody feet. I'm Venus by the sea, no one dreams of me. I spoke to swans in silver lakes. They bowed their heads and swam away. The garden grew too wild to tend, like all the things we meant to say. They said you rode into the sky, but I still call you every night. I'm Venus by the sea, kissing ghosts beneath the trees. He left me with a ringless hand, a melody, a half-made plan. The tide forgets, the moon repeats, but I stay still with bloody feet. I'm Venus by the sea, and no one dreams of me. If heaven is a hotel and I'm the girl behind the screen, smiling white in candlelight, where no one's ever been. So when the waves sing lullabies and jasmine fills the breeze, know I was once your favorite lie, now just a myth beneath the leaves. She sat where pine and silence met, in his old coat, her silhouette. She laughed like dusk was made of wine. He called her wild like it meant mine. He carved her name on bark and bone, his hands unsure, her heart unknown. They left a ring on granite's face, a vow the wind refused to trace. I've seen such love too fast to name, a candle lit without a flame. I'm not a mirror, but I keep what lovers drop when dreams don't sleep. He said some hearts are meant to roam. She thought it was a flame, a home. They move like time would never sting. She left the sin of early spring. They kiss like clocks were made to lie, and still I hold the wire. She came alone when branches thinned, with letters folded like her chin. She fed me paper one by one, each line a stone, each word a sun. One road of rings and waiting doors, one side of nights he came no more. The last just said I won't be when chasing a man who won't begin. She stopped when frost replaced the dew, but I still echo what she knew. I'm not the moon, but I recall the rise, the fall, the silent call. He spoke like glass about to break. She smiled like she'd outgrown ache. He vanished into rust and smoke. She vanished as the elm trees broke. The ring sank deep with barely sound, but some things don't stay down. For chapel bells and grace, more thunderstorm than warm embrace. But if you asked if it was real, yes, the kind you never heal. Now I hold the ring where the moss grows thin, in the hush where love is slept. She gave too much to one who strayed. He lost what he never kept. The world moves on with careless feet, but some things cling like rust. I am the stillness no one names, but I remember us. Now I hold the ring and silence sings of a girl who gave too much. The world forgets, but I do not. The lake remembers love. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take I took down the postcards last July, but left your note on the fridge nearby. You wrote by milk, I love you still. It's funny how small things can thrill. Your shoes aren't here, but I still pause when I walk in, like you're not lost. I hum the tune you used to play, not for hope, just out of sway. And I don't miss you like a storm, just like sunlight that used to warm. You were soft like old hotel sheets, gone but gently incomplete. I pour my tea, sit by the floor. You always said the light is more golden here at 4:30, and it is. It still is. but enough to feel. You wrote by milk, I love you still, and I think maybe I always will. Coney Island, Sunday night, red dress, bad girl smile. I played it right. Cigarette in your hand, radio soft in the van. You said, baby, no one gets to stay gold. Neon motel signs keep blinking my name. I gave you Venice, you gave me blame. No stars tonight, just airplanes, but I still wait at the diner like it means something. Drive me to the end of the world where the palm trees kiss the ocean curl. You said California dreams die slow, but I believed you in that buffalo snow. Drive me where the silence plays like a sad film they forgot to erase. Hotel lobby, perfume on the key. Everything you left still smells like me. I wear your jacket like a vow, a hymn of love we never allowed. You were the song, I was the stage. We burned through pages like a teenage rage. Now all I do is replay the scene where you said forever and meant 17. Drive me to the end of the world where the records scratching pearls unfurl. You said fame was just a phase, but I saw forever in your freeway gaze. Drive me where the stories end, but I'll pretend they just begin again. So take me down that road once more, with your lies stitched into Dior. If this is love, let it be film